What's up everyone, and in this video I'm going to be discussing the game between the Giants and the Eagles in the divisional round. Stay tuned. I got some great information. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm your host Luca, and before we get started, like I always say guys, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so whenever I make a video, you are notified. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, and also please, if you do not mind, share this video with as many people as you can. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Love you guys, and let's get started. So the second game of the divisional round in the NFL is going to be between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this game, I think in my head, is probably going to be the best game of the divisional rounds. Now, I understand that, of course, you have the Dallas game with the 49ers, which I think is going to be great. Then, of course, you have the Bills games and the Bengals game, and then the Jaguars and Chiefs games, which I think all those games are going to be very good and very competitive, except for one game. I think the Chiefs are going to blow out the Jaguars. But anyway, I made a video about that. I'll put the link below if you guys want to see that. But I think this game between the Giants and the Eagles is going to be the best game of this weekend. And the reason why I think that is because the Giants are getting 7.5 points. So Vegas does not think that. Vegas think that the Eagles are going to come in, take care of business, and move on to the NFC Championship. And rightly so. I mean, the Eagles are the #1 seed. The Giants are the 6th seed. The Eagles were the ones who had an MVP candidate all year in Jalen Hurts. The Eagles are, again, the ones that people were talking about going undefeated at one point. Are they going to lose? I mean, people were saying that. So I see why Vegas and I see why the odd makers would have the Eagles -7.5. But I'm telling you guys something. All right. The Giants are going to win this game. The Giants are going to beat the Eagles straight up. I am taking the Giants +7.5, and I'm also taking the Giants just straight up, heads up, with no points. They're going to beat the Eagles. Now, the reason why I say that is because I think the Giants are peaking at just the perfect time. I'm trying to see something in Danny Dimes. I'm trying to see something in Daniel Jones, their young quarterback, that I have not seen in the last 3-4 years. I'm trying to see everything just come together for him. Everything is just clicking for him. And it's all thanks to Brian Daboll. I mean, their head coach, first-year head coach Brian Daboll, I think that man deserves Coach of the Year. Give the trophy to him. He is the Coach of the Year. What he did with the Giants this year was miraculous. What he did was amazing. I know Doug Peterson over there in Jacksonville did a great job. But if I'm going to have a Coach of the Year, it has to be Brian Daboll for the New York Giants. He took Daniel Jones, this young kid has all the raw talents. He's built, he's huge, he can run, he can throw, he has an arm. But in the last 3-4 years when he was a starter in New York, it wasn't just clicking. It seems like, yes, he has the talent, but he wasn't putting it together until this year when Daboll showed up. It seems like this young man is figuring out how to play the position. And that game he had last week against the Vikings was a perfect game. I mean, he didn't make any mistakes. He threw the ball perfectly. He threw for 300 yards and ran for almost 80 yards. So, I mean, he was doing it both ways. When we speak about, dual threats quarterback, we don't say Daniel Jones, but I mean, he is there. He is there. The man can do it with his arm and also with his legs. And Saquon Barkley didn't have that many touches, but whenever he got the ball, he scored a touchdown. So it's like this young Giants team are putting it together, and Daboll is at the helm of it. And I think that they're going to make a run for that NFC Championship. I will not be surprised if they make it to the Super Bowl. That's how good I think these Giants is. Now, Eagle fans, calm down, relax. I am not coming after your Eagles because they suck. I think the Eagles are a tremendous team. But I think you guys peaked too early. And I think Jalen Hurts, him getting hurt early on, I mean, you guys were rolling, man. The Eagles were rolling. The Eagles were, Jalen Hurts was in the running, like I said, for MVP. It was going to be between him and Patrick Mahomes. He was running the MVPs. There was time in this year when you guys were, I think, 10-0 or 11-0. We were talking about, are the Eagles going to go undefeated? Like, is this going to happen? And we looked at the schedule, like, yeah, it could happen. That's how good you guys were playing. But unfortunately, when Jalen Hurts got hurt, I think everything just went downhill for you guys after that. And it's unfortunate. And that's the thing about football. That's the thing about the NFL. That's the beauty of it. And also that's the sadness of it. It's like you can have this great team be firing in all cylinders, and then it just takes one derailment, and then, things can just go south from then on. And I think that's what happened. I think things went south for you guys with Jalen Hurts hurting. Now he came back. He played that final regular season game against the Giants also. The Giants did not play their starters because the Giants were already locked in. And you guys, the Eagles, did play their starters because they still had to qualify and still had to secure that number 1 seed. So the Eagles did play their starters, and the game was close. Giants played their second string players, and the Eagles played their first strings, and the game was close. Jalen Hurts did not look like himself. He wasn't running. He didn't do any QB sneaks, which he was perfect at all season. I mean, it just did not look like himself. And sadly, I think that injury is going to come back and bite the Eagles in the butt. And so I personally think that the Giants are going to win this game. And I think it's going to be, of course, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a very, very close game. I think Giants are going to win 24-21. They'll win by a field goal. Yeah, I don't know. I just have this feeling like the Giants, they're not afraid of the big moment. I mean, Daniel Jones not afraid. Saquon is not afraid. Dayball, I mean, their leader, their coach is going to make sure that these young boys are ready to face the Eagles at home in Philadelphia. So I am taking the Eagles plus 7.5. And that, guys, is my pick for this divisional round game. I'm going to make more videos. I have 2 more videos I need to make regarding the Bills and the Bengals, and then the 49ers and the Cowboys. But anyway, guys, love you guys so much. Please subscribe, and also please, guys, share this video. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.